The husband had sex with his wife for the first time. He was determined to treat her well, but then his first love called him, and he ruthlessly pushed her aside to go with his first love. He even made her take medication after sex to prevent her from getting pregnant. She thought her tolerance would win him back, but he repeatedly hurt her. 3 years ago, she finally married the man she loved, but on their wedding night, he ended her a divorce agreement, saying he already had someone he loved. He would take 3 years to divorce her and marry his first love. The woman had no idea her marriage would end before it even began. After they got married, he continued to spend time with his first love until 3 months later, when he returned drunk and immediately embraced her. It turned out her husband mistook her for his first love. The next day, he discovered she was still a virgin. From then on, the woman became even more cautious, and he gradually began to treat her like his wife, no longer mentioning divorce, as if the agreement had never existed. She naively believed her husband truly loved her, but then, her first love suddenly returned home. Her husband, receiving a call, abandoned her again. A while later, her husband called her to go to the hospital. It turned out her first love's mother needed a bone marrow transplant, and her husband's bone marrow was a perfect match. Now, he required a family member's signature before she could go. The woman hadn't expected him to go this far for her first love. As her husband entered the operating room, she was filled with worrying, but her first love deliberately revealed to her how deeply he loved her. Even last year, for her birthday, he had flown to Paris. But the woman didn't want to hear a word. The next day, her husband's assistant asked her to personally plan the CEO's birthday party. She explained her husband's preferences and allergies, but he showed up that day with his first love, ignoring her. The woman gave him a limited edition watch, but his first love gave him a shabby scarf. Everyone complained that it looked cheap. To save his first love's face, the husband not only wrapped the scarf around his neck but also threw the watch into the trash. But this time, the woman's heart ached no longer. After the party, it rained heavily. The first love put on the CEO's coat, but she was still shivering from the cold. However, the husband ordered the woman to take off her scarf and give it to her first love. After returning home, he burned their photos and went to the Civil Affairs Bureau to get his divorce, breathing the freedom of being single. She felt a surge of joy. She tossed the divorce papers on the table, took one last look at this unhappy home, and decided to let it all be in the past.